What up, people? TJ Spotlight RGB here. As you can see, we are mixing it up. There is no MMA during the day. There is no boxing ring. We're on one of my favorite places to be in the whole wide world, a backyard with a lit pit. As y'all may know, I love to barbecue. I love to cook. I love to grill. And the one thing that goes hand in hand with barbecue food the most is barbecue sauce, which is why I'm excited to have this next guest, the Jankster himself, the inventor of one of my favorite barbecue sauces, the JANK, Mr. Lamar Jones. Welcome to the show, brother.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
I'm a big fan, actually. As I was telling these people that a couple weeks ago I made some ribs, and I didn't even know who you were yet. But I bought the JANK because it caught my attention, and I put it on some ribs. Hey, man, I had a company over. They had good things to say. I was impressed. So congratulations on that, brother. I know it's getting a lot of popularity, being sold in over 169 HEBs across Texas.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to walk into an HEB? How does it feel? How does it feel to walk into an HEB and see your product on the barbecue section?
Man, it's like it's unreal. I'm still kind of taking it in to where it's just one of those feelings that you can't describe. The only word I could use to describe how it feels to actually see it on the shelf is the JANK.
The JANK.
That's it. It's the JANK.
We'll get to that in a bit. The JANK. Do you ever buy your own product though while you're in HEB?
Of course. Of course.
Even if you have some at home, you're still gonna go buy some.
Well,
even if you know how to make it.
Well, yeah, because if I wasn't buying the JANK, I would be buying something else, barbecue sauce. So why not support my own business? You know what I mean?
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So anyways, you are the inventor of the JANK, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you the sole credit taker? Were you the only one inventing this JANK? Or is it like a recipe passed down through generations? Or is it something you came up with?
Actually, it was something that I came up with. When I came to the Valley, I was actually living right on the corner of Texas and 8th in an apartment building when I made the JANK. So the JANK is from Weslaco. This is a homegrown, homemade product. I started making this here in Weslaco. So when it was something that I was just messing around with in the kitchen, and just trying to come up with something different from everything else, and this is my recipe 100%.
And that's pretty cool because a lot of people try a lifetime trying to get their product in the shelves of HEB. They really try a lifetime to really push their products, and you actually got to do yours just by being in an apartment in Weslaco.
Yeah.
And you're living what a lot of people have always wished they could do.
Yeah. Well, it kind of got fast tracked with being in the Primo Pit contest that HEB does every year, which is also coming around pretty soon. But being in that contest actually expedited the process as far as us being able to get into HEB. Because prior to getting into that contest, I made a lot of phone calls. I went and tried to set up a lot of meetings to get to the person just to try the sauce in HEB, just so I could possibly be in HEB. Couldn't get a phone call back. I couldn't get an email back. But entering that contest, making it into that contest, that gave me the opportunity to rub elbows with some of those people that were in charge of making those type of decisions. Now even though we didn't win at the contest,
I heard you were a finalist.
Well, top 25. They do the top 25 Primo picks in the whole state of Texas. This is out of thousands of products being submitted for this contest, so we did make it top 25. But in the actual contest, you had grand prize, first, second, and third place. Now, mind you, we had just gotten the packaging together maybe a few months prior to going to that contest. All these other companies that were there had been in business 20, 30 years, line of products, so we were babies going in against these giants. But for me, it was just an experience just to be there amongst that caliber of business and products. So, it kind of got fast-tracked.
And it paid off.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this barbecue sauce something that you would always make like for your food, or did you just make it solely to enter this competition and try to sell it?
Great thing about it is I when I started making it, it had nothing to do with a business. I wasn't thinking about a business. I wasn't trying to start a business. It was just because I got tired of eating the same thing.
I just want to know one thing.
Mike's here, by the way, guys. I didn't tell you. I didn't warn you. I'm so sorry. This guy is here.
I found out about 10 minutes ago he wanted me to be late because he's always late. And he told me we were here. And I just wanted to make sure that I can't put it on the cake.
Of course you can put it on cake.
I'm out.
Of course.
But that's one of the slogans, guys, that is on there. We'll get to that in a bit. But
I'm gonna go catch my chicken.
there's chickens there. Get one. We're actually gonna throw some chicken on the grill, guys. Like I said, first ever Spotlight RGV, food segment. He did bring us some food. He's happy
Yeah,
enough to
yeah,
make us some
yeah,
wings.
yeah.
We're gonna try the jank. I've already tried it. Like I said, I like it.
Yeah.
But when I bought the jank, you had spicy and you had original. Are
Yeah.
those so far the only ones you have?
Right now, that is the only two flavors that we have is the spicy and the original. And actually, the spicy, I kind of created that
I couldn't catch a chicken.
just because.
But I caught a turkey.
Well,
Or no.
not a turkey, that's a goose.
That's a goose,
Let me
man.
go put it back in.
God bless it. You're a
And-
turkey.
Every time I did demos, you know, people would always say, "Hey, it's not spicy enough. Do you got anything spicy?" You know, I learned real quick where I was as far as being in South Texas and people liking the
We love
spice.
spicy.
So that's where it came up with that. You know, I am planning to branch out as things get a little, you know, more known and people know more a little bit about the brand.
And when you say branch out, do you mean branch out only in barbecue sauce? Do you ever want to dab into wing sauce, seasonings, or is it going to be strictly barbecue sauce?
Man, we want to branch out into anything that's
you
awesome.
can.
Anything that can be great when it comes to dealing with food. You know, when it's the jank is more about the quality of the product.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see the jank, when you see that brand, whether it's on a salt, on a seasoning, on a different type of sauce.
'Cause it's a gourmet barbecue sauce.
Exactly, gourmet. So whenever you see that logo, we want it to be associated with the quality, that prestige associated with the brand. So there'll be a lot more to come from the jank.
And the logo, that's one thing. Like I said, a couple weeks back when I made the ribs, I almost didn't taste the jank because I was out looking for different barbecue sauces I wanted to try out. The reason I did choose the jank, obviously I hadn't tasted it before, was because it's the jank. What is the history behind the jank? What is the jank?
The jank.
Why the jank?
The jank, man. Okay. Well, a really good friend of mine, Cameron Day, you know what I mean, is a really good friend of mine from high school. We go way back. Whenever we were sitting around joking, you know what I mean, whenever we wanted to describe something that was just so awesome that we couldn't find a word to describe how awesomeness it was, like, it was the jank. So anything could be the jank. A nice car rolling by could be the jank, you know.
I'm the jank.
You know, definitely.
I'm
you
the
know what I
jank.
mean? That anything
And
awesome.
you're the jankster.
The jankster himself, man.
Sir Janks the lot, Sir everything.
Sir
man.
Janks a lot of all that good stuff, man.
Well, that's cool, man. What did you bring for us that you're gonna let us try the jank on?
Well, today, what we're gonna do, something real simple, man. This is something that anybody can do at home. You know, few ingredients, doesn't take a whole lot. If you know how to, you know, put a grill on or start the oven, depends on what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We do have some wings, some fresh wings from HEB.
Chicken wings.
Check
I
those
love
out.
chicken wings.
You know, we're
Got
gonna.
turkey wings?
No, not
No,
today,
not
man.
turkey
Not
wings,
today.
man.
I
God
couldn't catch
bless
a
you.
turkey.
I'm gonna catch a chicken.
So we got the chicken wings. We're gonna do some, you know, sliced bell peppers. You know what I mean? Just put those on a shish kebab style. We got our seasoning for the chicken, and of course, you know, no meal would be complete without the jank. You know, we got to put that on there. So we're gonna start, you know, prepping that pretty soon, and we'll get that going, and you know, tell you how to do that. Maybe you can do that at home. Try it at home. Get
There
it
you
going.
go, guys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a food segment. Another question I do have for you. After I got the jank,
Uh-huh.
I stalked you a little bit. I went to bbqjank.com, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I saw some commercials there. Y'all got to go to bbqjank.com.
Yeah.
Honestly, I saw some commercials there. You are a character, both in real life, figuratively and literally. He's a character, a cartoon character. But you do have some commercials, and one of them is, like I said, a cartoon commercial. Who does those commercials for you? Is that you, or how? Because I mean, I don't know how to do all that animation stuff. I love cartoons.
The idea, you know, was an idea that I had. I actually have a cousin of mine. His name is Chris Kendall, very talented animator, and he started working on animation for as long as I can remember, since he was a kid. So it comes pretty naturally to him. At the time, I brought the idea to him, told him what I wanted to see. He, you know, started sketching and putting some things together right away for me, and he put everything that you see in that commercial together. So he's awesome. He's going places. He's going to be doing a lot more
Shout out
stuff
to
like
Chris.
that. Yeah, Chris is doing his thing, man.
Maybe we could get
All
to
the-
Chris.
all the way in Philadelphia, man. Yeah,
And
shout out.
Who's a guy that keeps saying, "Put it in your face"?
Put it in your face.
I saw that commercial too. I told you he's a character, literally and figuratively speaking.
All right, Sean Elliott, man. That's actually my partner. He's also, and he has a book out right now too. Be Still, Little Tree. You know, something that he just published recently. It's a children's book, so you can actually be still, tree. You can check him out. But he has helped me a whole lot with the product. You know, a lot of the branding that you see was a collaborative effort between me and him. And he's, been there from day one with it and helping me get things moving. So he's my business partner. He's somebody that's, around, and he's also a part of the JANK, and that's, just him being him. We like to have fun, and that was just him being him when he did that.
And that's a good point that I'm picking up. You said the people helping you, one is an animating, someone that likes to animate.
Yeah.
And the other one, is working on children's book.
Yeah.
If you surround yourself with people who want to do something,
Yeah.
you end up doing something. Who you surround yourself with is how you, whatever. I'm not good at quotes, but you get where I'm going.
Has a lot to do with everything, though, man.
Exactly.
You're absolutely right. Who you surround yourself with. You want to surround yourself with people, like you said, that are doing things. You know what I mean? That you want people that's going to push you. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't want you to win. But when you surround yourself with those people that do want to see you win, the sky's the limit, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anywhere other than bbqjank.com that people could search for your product? Do you have a Facebook and Instagram you want to get out there?
Yeah, we actually have all of that. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything is at BBQJank, with the exception of the Facebook /BBQJank. So everything you can find. But when you go to the bbqjank.com, all of these social media links are there, so real easy to find.
It even says in the bottle, if I were you, and just so you won't forget, buy the bottle, and it'll always be there.
Right on the bottle.
bbqj.com.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm actually pretty hungry, and I know you have wings. We have the pit going on. I'm gonna have to let y'all go for now. I'm hungry. I'm waiting for these wings to come out. We're gonna catch some shots of him making the wings. Maybe get some pointers out there, and we're gonna feast, man.
Forgot to mention that cornbread. That JANK-ified cornbread. We forgot about that.
That's why I was excited to do this interview. I'd never done an interview with somebody who does food, and it's becoming my favorite thing. I'm glad that fighters aren't like that. I don't like to interview fighters that are gonna beat the hell out of me afterwards. I'd rather do a cook who's gonna cook for us afterwards.
Hey, there you go.
But guys, Spotlight RGV, Lamar Jones, like I said, bbqjank.com.
Yeah.
Brother, it was nice to have you.
Appreciate you, man.
And now we're gonna celebrate.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey,
I'm still looking for the chicken.
Jank you, brother.
Gourmet versatile, the JANK is one of a kind. Get your own. This one is mine. Out of space. Hold on for the ride. Oh, barbecue JANK, make no mistake. It's so good you put it on everything. Oh, barbecue JANK, make no mistake. Taste it and you love it. You'll never get enough. It's so good that you can put it on cake. Gourmet versatile, the JANK is one of a kind. Get your own. This one is mine. Out of space. Hold on for the ride. Oh, barbecue JANK, make no mistake. It's so good you put it on everything. Oh, barbecue JANK, make no mistake. Taste it and you love it. You'll never get enough. It's so good that you can put it on cake.